Hi, it's a Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. Oh, I'm so excited. I have a new lip set to try. I just opened it. I haven't swatched or looked at anything yet, but this is new from Sephora. This is a Sephora Favorites Perfect Pout Lip Kit. This was $34, and there's 3 full-size lipsticks in here. There's a luxury lipstick, there's a couple of minis. Let's jump right into it. I can't believe it. So the price of this kit is less than the price of one of the lipsticks. The most expensive lipstick, of course, is Miss Charlotte Tilbury. And I was like, I bet you it's gonna be Pillow Talk. It's not, it's Pillow Talk Medium. Okay, so it's still Pillow Talk, but it's not like the one that we're all expecting. I love that Charlotte extended her range of Pillow Talk. So there's a Pillow Talk Medium, Pillow Talk Deep. I think that's really great because that kind of pinky nude of the original Pillow Talk is great for someone with my complexion. But as other people tried it, they're like, not good for me. So she expanded the shade range. I've never tried the medium, but let's see. Okay. I'm so happy. Let me finish putting this on. Here is Pillow Talk Medium. You know what's funny is that I never used to like matte lipstick. I thought matte lipstick was not for me until I tried a Matte Revolution lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. It has that subtle, kind of very subtle, sweet vanilla scent. It actually glides like a cream lipstick, but it's matte. And it's not so matte that it sucks all the life out of my lips. I love that so much about this. This formula was the formula that told me, you know what? Maybe there's something to a matte lipstick. And I love the look of a matte lipstick. Don't get me wrong, me and glossy lips, we're here forever. But this really made me fall hard. And this was also like my first foray into Charlotte Tilbury after buying the Pillow Talk lipstick. Then I just started buying a lot of other stuff. But I think this is a great color and I'm so glad it's not the original Pillow Talk in this set. I'm gonna try the one from Rare Beauty next. There are only 8 shades of these Kind Word lipsticks. This one is in the shade Humble. I remember when these first launched, I don't know, a year and a half ago, was it 2 years ago? I don't remember. But I went to Sephora and I swatched them all and I got the one that I thought would look best. And I'm just swatching on the back of my hand because I don't ever recommend that you put a tester to your mouth. I'm just gonna say that. But I'm swatching it on the back of my hand, I'm holding it up. But when I got home, it was just a little too peach and not pink enough. So I don't know that this is gonna work, but let's see. Here is Humble. It's another beautiful matte lipstick. Okay, here's where I tell you this shade is not my personal preference. Can I wear it? Yeah. Do I feel fabulous in it? Nah. And I'm always wanting a lipstick to make me feel even better than I already do. And this is not serving the sort of look that I would normally go for. I know I could pull it off. It's just not my favorite. But let me tell you, I am like, please expand the line, more shades, because I think there's still only those 8 original shades. Now this formula, I love. It glides, it's comfortable, it doesn't dry my lips out. I also love this touch here where you have kind of like a push opening. This reminds me of some Chanel lipsticks, of the Lancome lipsticks. Like there's a lot of other kind of more luxury brands that have this sort of push touch for the closure, which I really like. Now it does feel a little bit more high end. It's not quite as heavy and weighty as say like your Charlotte Tilbury that is like in this metal packaging. But it's a beautiful lipstick and a beautiful shade, just not my personal preference. I am super excited about this Glossier Ultra Lip. I have 2 shades. I have the red one and kind of like a kind of paley nude pink one. This one is called Villa. I'm not sure if this is going to be, again, you know, it's a little peach leaning, but let's see what it looks like on the lips because this is a shiny formula, very hydrating. And definitely sheerer than the ones that I had on previous. Okay, this I love. Even though it does read a little bit peach here, but with the natural color of my lips underneath it, which is granted not a lot. My lips are a little on the pale side, but I really love how this looks. I like the shine, I like the slip, I obviously like this formula. This feels really good. This is the sort of product that is great to just throw in your purse, throw in your pocket, take with you for the day, and to apply when you need just a little bit of something. And I feel like this one, especially in Villa, you could apply without a mirror. I'm not sure I would do that with the red one in Fête, but this one just feels really easy. Easy. And if you're kind of like a low maintenance lip person, this is great because it's going to be hydrating. It's going to be shiny. It's not going to be full pigment like a lipstick. This is kind of like a glossy tinted balm lipstick, but it's not quite as smushy as some of the other ones. I think this is a fabulous color and would suit a lot of people, but I really do like this formula. Now we're getting into the deluxe sizes. Here is one from Tarte. This is one of their Maracuja Juicy Plumps, and this is in the shade Honeysuckle. This kind of looks like and reminds me of like that shade from Clinique, like almost lipstick in Black Honey, but it's very glossy. It's so much glossier than the one from Clinique, but let's see what it, I know I like this formula. This is a nice color. What's interesting about this is that it's a twist up. Normally these Juicy Plumps come in that mechanism where there's a button at the bottom and you click it up and you can only advance it. I actually really prefer it like this, and I really wish they would do all of their products like this in this twist up format. I think it's great, but do you see how much I used? So this is a really melting kind of cushiony plush, slightly stickier than anything else we've tried. I feel like the one from Glossier has more slip to it. This one definitely does have that slightly plumping feel. I've got a little bit of tingle going on the lips, but on a scale of like 1 to 10, it's probably about a 2.5 to a 3 for my preference. It's not too much. It's kind of like, it's noticeable, but it's not like, oh wow, there's something on my lips. But those sorts of things don't bother me. If you have really sensitive lips, you may not like this because it does have that plump aspect to it, but it doesn't really bother me, and I don't feel like it lingers. The one thing this really offers more than the other ones I've tried up to this point is it is super glossy. If you love a really glossy but sheer lipstick, I feel like you would really like these. These definitely feel more like that gloss and stick form or that tinted lip balm sort of idea where it's not a lot. And if that's the sort of thing you like, I think you would really like this formula. The last product in here is this Clarence lip oil. This, of course, is a deluxe sample. I love this lip oil. I do have somewhere a full size of the one in chocolate. I love this formula. I love the formula. I wish this had like the big juicy doe foot that the full size has, but that's okay. This one here is the shade Pitaya. And I feel like it's gonna be kind of like that. It definitely feels like a lip oil. It has more of that oil slip and less of the cushy gloss feeling, but it is very glossy in nature. I don't know that there's going to be more than like a clear swatch of it because I don't think that there's really like a lot. Yeah, it looks really slightly pink, ever so slightly pink. So these are really very neutral and nude leaning. We got some more peachy shades here. This one looks a little bit more berry in the tube, but very natural on the skin. And this is kind of like your glossy, easy lip where you just don't want to do anything. Of course, I feel like you could cocktail any of these together and they would work really well. I'm wondering what happens if I put these two together because that Rare Beauty lipstick is just not a shade I'm going to reach for all on its own. Now, I am the queen of cocktailing lipsticks and making lip colors work for me. If you want to see a video on that, I will link it for you here as well as the description bar down below. But it's kind of how you can make any color work for you because sometimes we get something that is not our preference, but we have it. And instead of just letting it sit and languish in a drawer, I'm very glad to help show you how to make it work. But I feel like this set is a steal, I'm hoping that it doesn't sell out too quickly. If you are a lip lover, for less than the price of a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, this is $34 for the set. You get 3 full-size products. This one here is $18. The one from Rare is $20. This one is $35. And then you get 2 deluxe samples. Now, sometimes I feel like these sorts of samples are the sorts of samples, a lot of brands are selling minis, but sometimes like you can get them as like a bonus if you're making a purchase over a certain amount from Ulta, from Sephora, from the brand itself. These minis usually just come as a gift. So for me, the value comes from these 3 and not necessarily from this. But am I going to use these? Oh yeah. Am I glad to have them? And I really, really love these colors. If you are a lip junkie like me, I feel like the set is really, really worth it. The only one that I don't feel like I'm gonna be like instantly reaching for is this one, but I could see myself pairing it with a darker lip liner, pairing it with a darker lipstick, mixing it together with other things so I would get use out of it. But I feel like the price, oh my goodness, if you've ever been wanting to try a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick or this Glossier formula, or you know you like things like this to put in your handbag, I think it's totally worth it. And I do really love the formula. It's just the colors tend to lean a little peach for my personal preference throughout the entire line of 8. Now I hope they expand them to slightly cooler shades or a little bit more neutral shades, plus a few more pops, because there's only one. It's not really a red, it's kind of like a brick red. And I would love like a bold, bold lip that's not a brown. Hey, thank you so much for watching today. Let me know, are you a lipstick junkie? That's me. Are you looking for sets like this? Do you like sets like this? I do. I'm so excited to have picked this up. And even though there's one lipstick in here that's not like instantly like my huge hit, I feel like all the rest of them work for me, and I can definitely make this one work. Let me know what your favorite type of lipstick is and if you're interested in getting this set from Sephora. Thank you so, so much for watching. Have an incredible day, and I'll see you again soon.